Let's talk Thursday Night Football here. Seahawks
Sure.
and the Cardinals. Seahawks, boy, they have a making of a really good defense. The
Yes.
defense seems to be pretty legit. Cardinals, what is going on with Marvin Harrison Jr.? My gosh, this is a very interesting line here. Pick 'em, the over under 43 and a half. I don't know. I kind of like this Seahawks team. They got a little mojo here on this. What's your take on this game?
So last week on the show, Andy, when I previewed Thursday Night Football, I recommended betting Buffalo to go over their team total of 30 and a half. That was a situation where hopefully you got that one early enough, guys, because the Bills ended up scoring 31, and I think the team total closed 31 and a half at many shops. I know it did at DraftKings and FanDuel. Well, this week, I'm going to preach patience when it comes to betting the Thursday night game. The way this line is trending, and I would agree with some of the things you're saying, Andy, is that the Seahawks are going to probably close as a road favorite here in Arizona. So what I want to do, guys, is wait, and hopefully this line gets bet to plus 1.5. I know that's asking a lot, but I could see it happening. And if it does get to Seattle minus one, if it gets to minus 1.5 for Seattle, Andy, I would tease the Cardinals up to 7.5. I had some success on Sunday with the Bears, who were a favorite, flipped to an underdog, teased them up from 1.5 to 7.5, and turns out I didn't even need to do that because they kicked the Cowboys' ass. But that's a different story for a different day. I know the Cardinals, kind of as you alluded to, are unimpressive. 2-1. Marvin Harrison, MIA. Running back James Conner has been lost for the season. But all three of their games have been decided by 7 points or less. And Seattle, as impressive as these final scores look the last 2 weeks, double-digit wins, I don't trust them to win by margin on the road. Not with Sam Darnold as quarterback. Full disclosure, I was not very high on the Seahawks coming into this year, so maybe I was wrong. But you look at these last 2 wins, Andy, for Seattle, and they've really been fueled by special teams. Some may disagree with this following assessment, but I am one who tends to think special team success can be pretty random, especially when you look at what the Seahawks have benefited from these past 2 weeks. That win in Pittsburgh really swung on just a head-scratching play. The Steelers kick returner forgot the rules. He just didn't field the ball. And Seattle grabbed it and scored a touchdown. That's not going to happen every year. You're not going to see that again probably the rest of the NFL season. Then last week, Seattle blocks a punt, which leads to an early touchdown. And then you get a punt return for touchdown and to knock the Saints out early. The Saints are the worst team in the league, so I'm not going to put a ton of stock into that result. Again, patience. I want to see what this line does the rest of the week. I think if Arizona gets to plus 1.5, I'm teasing them up to 7.5. I just don't think the Seahawks win this game by more than a touchdown on a short week.
All right, Brian, it's $5 Tuesday. What do you have up for everyone? And also tell everyone about the Blitz.
Yes. Let's start with the Blitz. Every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, live, immediately following Andy right here on Wage Talk. Today, I am joined each and every week by the great Ross Benjamin and Ralph Michaels, breaking down the college football slate. Lots of good games on the docket this Saturday. We got Georgia, Alabama, and Penn State, Oregon. If you want to hear about those games and anything else, here's the important part, guys. If you want to get our opinion on any game, tune in live, ask. We will address all of those questions over the course of the hour. We're happy to do it. We'll give you free plays as well, each of us, at the end of the show. So check that out, the Blitz live, 1 p.m. every Thursday, immediately following Wager Talk today. And for Tuesday, today, yes, I do have a $5 play up, Andy. It is in Major League Baseball. Let's not forget about Major League. I know all we tend to do this time of year is gravitate towards football and forget about other sports. You mentioned soccer, Andy. I'm 3-0 in soccer over the last 30 days. Major League Baseball over the last 30 days, we've hit 66%, including 5-1 over the last week. So take a look at this $5 play. I've got WT.buzz/BP for tonight. $5, obviously, as the promotion goes. We look to keep it going in MLB.